Kenya, 1.2 million people, nearly 5% of the labor force, are gig workers, ranging from Uber riders, delivery drivers, to freelance writers and graphic designers who power the digital economy. Collectively, this workforce contributes billions of shillings to the economy each year. However, their growing importance highlights a critical gap. Over half of them do not have any form of insurance or social protection, leaving them highly vulnerable. This lack of coverage leaves them exposed to serious risks. For example, if a delivery rider gets injured in a road accident, the hospital bill comes from their own pocket. If a freelancer falls sick, without income protection, every day off work means lost earnings. Gig workers may also face unstable incomes, theft, harassment, and even contract disputes with no legal or financial safety nets to fall back on. To bridge this gap, a number of insurance options have been introduced, from mobile-based digital packages to traditional low-cost insurance covers. But even with these plans available, the question remains, are they truly flexible and affordable enough for gig workers? The gig economy is building Kenya's digital future, but its workers remain exposed. If they are part of the backbone of this sector, what's at stake if they fall through the cracks? Should insurance be part of the solution? And if so, who should carry the cost? Workers, platforms, or government? Today on Financial Clinic, join Sally as she leads a conversation on digital gig worker insurance.
A very good morning to you wherever you are, and indeed join me on this conversation because it is a conversation that is actually very important. 1.2 million people in the gig economy is not, is not mean feat. This is a huge number, and therefore it is an important conversation for the 1.2 or more. So wherever you are this morning, I urge you to be part of this conversation on 20316. Our SMS line 0786316316 is our WhatsApp line, and this morning I'm excited to be joined by, yes, an expert on matters finances as well as a gentleman who is in the gig economy. Be part of the conversation, and karibuni sana, lady and gentlemen, yes. Josephine and Eric. Welcome, and I'll start with you, Josephine, to introduce yourself, then we come to Eric.
Okay, thank you, Sally, for this opportunity. My name is Josephine Mambo. I'm a financial advisor with ICA Lion, and I'm very excited for this opportunity to share with you about gig workers and insurance.
Fantastic. Karibu sana. Eric.
Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Eric Pepeo Miliza. I'm a businessman.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Grocery job.
Okay.
Yeah.
AKA Baba Mboga. Nice one, because we are so used to Mama Mboga, and I'm excited that today we have a Baba Mboga. Quite unique, I must say.
Yeah.
You know, of course, the explainer has told us and explained a bit about who gig workers are, defining it. But from your perspective as a financial expert then, who are gig workers, and in the Kenyan context, for example?
Okay, in the Kenyan context, we can say gig workers are those people who don't have formal employment.
Okay.
They don't enjoy the benefit of employment in Kenya, like pensions. They don't have paid leaves.
Yes.
They don't have retirement benefits. And so they are very exposed in the Kenyan economy, because those people, they don't have the insurance. Yes, they don't have for example, the health insurance. They don't have health from the employer because they don't have an employer.
Yeah.
They also don't enjoy the different insurance, the different formal insurance benefits, which are enjoyed by the people in the formal sector.
Yeah, so there are so many benefits that they are missing out on based on where they are in terms of, working. For you, Eric, then, tell us a bit about how you started your business and how long you've been doing it.
Okay. Once I was employed, the economy of the job slowed down, and they stopped me from working because the payment it was coming down.
All right.
So when I stopped the work, I stayed at home.
Okay.
And I started planning how to open the business
that you're running right now.
For now, I'm running.
Okay.
Yes.
In this, where you were employed before, did you have benefits? Like, were you covered? Was there insurance? Did you feel safer there, in terms of what she was talking about, as compared to where you are right now?
No. There was no benefits.
No insurance.
No insurance cover.
Yeah. Okay. And how long have you been doing the grocery business?
I started on 2014.
Oh, 2014.
2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. When you look at that, probably then it looks like are there employers who do not still take insurances for their employees? And if that is the case, what is an employee supposed to do?
You know, in the Kenyan context, the employer is supposed, there is the statutory requirement by the government.
Yeah.
They need to take the SHA, which was NHIF.
Right.
They need also to take the NSSF, and they also need to take WIBA. But that is a requirement by the government, so they cannot avoid that. But now for the keen employer, they always do the health insurance. The others who do the group life. The others who they make sure their staff is very well covered. Okay. But now you get, for example, I don't know. I can also call them the juakali. You know, the gig workers are the juakali, but also there is the juakali, like especially in the industrial area.
Industrial area.
Yeah, because you'll find they are employed, but it's more of a gig. Like it's more of they are paid according to the task. So you'll find that the employer is not comfortable taking a long-term, getting in a long-term contract with this employee, because they are not sure because I'm paying them per day or per week, they are not sure where this person is going to stay. So there's a risk right there. Yes, there is a risk for the employer. Okay. Yes, to take a long-term plan for this staff. So you'll find that some employers are hesitant taking such risk for their staff. Yes.
Pepe, when you look at you know, as a business person who's doing this, your grocery business, how is your typical day like? What time does your day start? How does it look like?
Actually, I open the job around 8, and then I close to 8 p.m. 8 to 8. Yeah.
But now, how, you know, from morning, you wake up, just give us a brief of how you wake up in the morning, what time, then you go for your whatever's, your goods, wapi, Evo, like that. How do you do it?
So first, when I wake up early in the morning, I just pray to God first. After praying to God, and then I left natoka kwa nyumba. So nikienda soko, just picking.
That's around what time?
Around 6. Okay. I just wake up around 5. By 6, niko soko. Yeah. Okay. So picking things, it take time to get good things. Okay. Yeah. So nikishajichukua natafuta ndudhi, and then tunakam shop, kufungua shop.
Okay. Yeah. So that is around 8.
That is around 8.
So from 8 to 8. What do you do during that period? Why are you called Baba Mboga, a.k.a.?
Around 8, people they take breakfast early in the morning. So lazima niharakisha nikiwa soko, and then nikuje niwafungulie.
Kuna watu wanapika mboga at that time of the morning?
Yeah.
In this, as you're doing all this, you're in your job, what are some of the risks? Maybe ukiangalia hivi unasema okay, here hii inaweza kuwa risk na in case ifanyike sina hata do, I don't have money. what are some of those risks that when you look at your business unasema hapa
for example,
ni kubaya?
For example, sasa nimetika motorbike,
yeah,
and I come kwa shop,
right,
tuanguke chini maybe na motorbike, so napo sina,
you don't have an alternative, yeah, you don't have a medical insurance.
So pia there's another risk,
yeah,
maybe kukata mboga,
right,
you usually cut mboga,
right,
I cut myself, so I cut myself, bado pia pale sina nini,
okay,
medical,
okay,
so job ita stop,
definitely, because these are your tools of trade,
yeah,
your hands, yeah. Josephine, when listening to his story, yes, what more are you seeing there as risks that probably people could be exposed to but is not aware?
Exactly. So as he was talking about his typical day from, you know, his day starts from 5, not 8, actually. Pale from 5, pale kwa soko now, yeah, there are risks there. And then coming to soko, to now Kibanda, yes, and then all the way to 8 a.m. Hapo, the risks are very many. For example, yeah, amesema, maybe I'm ngukena boda. Yes. In case of, especially the main risk with gig workers, yeah, ni what they need to protect is their income. You know, they earn from what they do every, yeah, day, yeah, like nikate hii mboga, mtu anilipe, yeah, nipate kitu.
Right.
Yeah. So if that person doesn't sell that mboga, if that person doesn't ride a boda, if this person doesn't do a delivery, yeah, they are not earning. So it means if they wake up one day and they're not, they are ill, ama wamekuwa na accident, and they're not able to do that task, yeah, there is no income. So when it comes to insurance, when you talk about income protection, for example, people in the formal sector, they're able to pay maybe they pay 5,000 every, yeah, month or 3,000 to protect what they're earning monthly. But now the gig workers, they are not in a position to do that every month. So they are in that, they cannot protect their income. They are not in a position to say, juu nimekelea something with ICA Lion ama another insurance, in case nianguke na hii boda, watanilipa 100k niende OC. Watanipea 1M niende nifanywe 1, 2, 3. If I'm not there, they'll feed my family with what the cover I have. Yeah. You see that it's a big risk at the end of the day. And the family is also exposed.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because once his finances are touched, probably he's the sole breadwinner. Yeah. You never know, or most of them out there. So once his finances have been touched, of course, it trickles down to the whole family.
Exactly.
Pepeo, have you ever owned an insurance? Have you ever bought an insurance for even your own child, yourself, ama business yako?
Not yet. Because pia ukiangalia in a situation, mi ningependa, I would like to maybe insurance, yes, people of insurance, right, pia wanatembea kwa maybe street, right, at least we can know more about insurance. So kama wajatembea in street, unajua sasa lazima we google in the phone but the meaning of insurance, but wakitembea kwa ground, right, we can at least pata mawaidha.
I think that he has a very valid point there,
yeah, sure,
Josephine, in terms of that literacy of they're not aware, yep, you know, and someone who is in a gig economy, will they think about looking for insurance person going to the market for, like in his case? So how can you handle such a situation? Because that means then the uptake of these products then is very low. I don't know.
In fact, in Kenya, the insurance uptake is at 3%. 3%. Yeah. And you know, in Kenya, we are almost now 40 million.
40 something.
Yeah. So which means the 3% of 40 million ni kidogo sana. Yeah. And now what we can do it is the awareness. Yes. The way Kipepo is saying, we can do awareness cost streets maybe. Yes. And mainly, you know, the gig workers, for example, I can say the Uber Boda, the Uber people, the people as in the freelancers, mainly work on access na funds zao. So what we can do, we can partner with, we can maybe tuangalie the most visited apps. Okay. We can partner with like Safaricom. We can also partner with the main bodies in Kenya zenye zinasikika sana.
So that one right now is not happening.
It's not. Yeah, so we can partner with them to make sure that these people are informed and they are provided with affordable rates of insurance. For example, in a day kama mtu anatengeneza 1,000 kwa idha usitoe 100 bob, like 10% of the uweke ikuprotect ile that utamake kesho na kesho na kesho. You see that with that flexible payment, they'll be able to afford, and also they'll be informed. And also we can also partner with Safaricom with the payment, because payments ndio ngumu.
The issue.
Yeah, it is the issue. Yeah. Because they have to be consistent with the paying. So if M-Pesa can do the direct deduction every, maybe daily,
like the way they do the
weekly,
police.
If they can do directly that, watakuwa wamesaidika sana.
Okay, because I'm thinking for Pepeo and other people out there, he could be speaking for a lot of people. Pepeo, I'm not sure. But I'm sure also cost. Maybe you people imagine it's very expensive. Yeah. Is that a factor that maybe also just put you off, like pana insurance? What is your thought about insurance generally?
Okay, insurance. Okay, me tangu when I was maybe in school, nikojua insurance is very expensive to acquire it, to apply it.
Right.
So mostly pia nishaisikia it insurance maybe person, maybe is dead.
The life
insurance. So me nikuwa jonga to insurance is very expensive.
You see, and I think that still boils down to literacy, awareness, and all that. But now you've talked about they can pay like 100 shillings from their 1,000. So does it mean it can be tailor-made to be a weekly, daily kind of thing? Someone can pay it like that?
Yeah, that is they can, the gig workers, they can make I don't know if I say an arrangement or something. Now the insurance companies, they can come up with a flexible mode of payment.
Okay.
Yes. If you tell Kipepeo to do daily, to do even 50 bob daily, najua ataona ni very affordable. But ukimwambia do 5k, ama do a month, ataanza kuona it's a lot. Yes, but when you come down to the level, wataona watu wanatuelewa, these people, they're understanding us, and we're able to work with them. Hata kama it's a long period of time, they're able to work with us on our daily encounters every day.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about, sometimes you find people like in the toy market, for example, Gikomba market. Do you insure such people?
Yes,
because what they say, I've had a discussion with some of them, and they say, sisi hatuwezi kuinsure, tumeambiwa hii ni mabati, and hii ni shamba ya wenyewe, this is someone's property. So anytime we can be evacuated. Is it possible to insure such people?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, it is. For example, they can do, now what I was talking about, the income protection part of it, and also they can insure themselves as the breadwinners of their family.
Okay.
Yes. So for the income protection part of it, they can say, let me take a policy, let me take an insurance policy where I'll be paying a little bit, like 200 bob, even weekly. And then if this kama uko toy market, there is fire, risk of fire, there is the risk of theft. Kuna hizo risks zote. And these people, kama wataamka waende wafungue hiyo shop, the family will not eat, children will not go to school, they will not even build their houses. The economy haitakuwa sustainable their economy to not be sustainable at the end of the day. So they can say, let me every week, not every month, because they are, businesses, it's not like employment. Because someone who is in employment anajua at the end of the month, I have this 50,000, I can do 3,000. I have this 100,000, I can do a 10k to ICA Lion. But someone who is in toy market, or someone who is in Uber, or someone who is somewhere else, they're not sure kama at the end of the week they'll get something, but they are hoping that they'll get a customer who will give them some amount, so that waende to the next move and to the next move. So they live a day at a time.
A day at a time.
Yeah. So with those flexible payments, they can ensure, for example, wanasema every day I can be giving this 100 bob. In case there is fire in my business, I'm protected. I can get, with this 100 bob, I can get 100K, ni restore my business, ni restore maybe my income and such things.
Such things, okay. Pepeo, if you look at your business from 2014, that's a long time, eh?
Yeah.
Have you been in a situation where something happened and you wished you had insurance? Any incident that imefanyika and you're like, I wish I had insurance. I mean, maybe you didn't think in terms of insurance. I wish I had someone who could give me money to do 1 or 2, 3 because this business imefanyika 1, 2, 3. Have you been in such a situation?
Yeah. Every day is a challenge.
Right.
So maybe today you can sell. Tomorrow pia maybe unapata stock imeenda chini, unaona, ama maybe you are sick.
Yeah.
So inabidi you are looking another opportunity where you can find some money to help myself. So maybe I talk to friends, mostly maybe friends, family. Lakini mi upenda family. Yeah. Because they understand me. Okay. Than friends.
Okay.
Family they wanaweza kupea do.
So, but now you see with that again, you get into debts because that a family watakupe but you are paying.
Yeah. I must return the money. Ambia hii pesa nimekupea lakini lazima urudishe.
And maybe there is some interest.
Sasa inabidi una work hard, unarudisha hiyo do yao. Pia ukirudisha do yao unajua pia sales zako bado zimeenda chini.
Right.
So lazima pia ucheze key mind game.
Have you been in a situation where your stock, one day tumeamka hivi, you get your stock imeoza yote or something, things have rotten, gone bad? Have you been in a situation like that?
Yeah.
Especially when it rains.
Kabisa. Kwanza difficult unajua, mimi I don't have a place like
a sheltered place.
Is a kibanda.
Right.
Just in the morning I just pick it, I put there in the road, I start my business. Jioni kifika I just take it.
Take it back.
Difficult time kama mvua inanyesha, unajua pia mavuli ziezi zuia pia mvua yote. So unapata mvua ikinyesha, unastopia hata kukata mboga, unaachana nayo, inabidi umeenda pale umejikinga. Ndio mvua iishe uru. So I wish ningekupia na do kidogo. At least situation kama iki happen, najua pia niko na backup.
Exactly. Okay. And do you have anything to add on what he's saying or to advise on what he's just said? Because when you look at what he's talking about, what insurance products are currently available in his case, in his situation, for example. This is someone, it is not sheltered.
Yep.
He's just on the road, you know, the way we see the Juakali people sometimes operating. Do you have any special products for such people in, like Pepe's case?
You know, when he was talking, I was thinking about Kipepeo should first, let me advise, like the way I sit with people, they should first have somewhere that they put some amount, hata kama ni 10 bob, hata kama ni 100, hata kama 200, every day. I can make 2K, 800 and I mahali. Hata kama ina ile
at least 10% of what he makes a day.
Okay. Because with that, na hii hata chukua aende nayo soko hiyo pesa. Atachana nayo ikae hapo. Aju in case of emergency, I can access that money instantly before aanze kupigia friends, families, because that time when you're in need, you're very desperate and you just need someone who can come from asijui atoke wapi akuja kusaidia. But if you have your own safety net somewhere and you can save yourself, that's the best thing you can ever have. And then you've asked about if we have such products where we can come through in situations. I suggest people get the basic insurance. You know, there is the basic insurance like the SHA. SHA is a basic health insurance, and it's affordable, I guess, because right now it is rated according to your income and maybe where you live, what you do. So that is the basic. Even my family members, I advise them have the basic insurance that is SHA or NHIF. Initially the NHIF, now SHA. Have the basic, which ile ya common mwananchi, this there is the basic. Before you go now further to come to Josephine and tell her, Josephine, I want 1, 2, 3. Now before I start advising you, have that knowledge. And what I can advise people, you know, many people nowadays, they are not watching TV. They don't know what's happening around, and which is something very important. Because if you are aware of what's happening around, you are aware of what you can have in, like nini inaweza kusaidia. Can I take share? Can I take this? And avoid, there is a lot of content online size, which is not right. Like watu wengi mtu anatoka na huko anakuja kusema, you know, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and it's not true. But if you have the truth, like kama uko na the facts in your hands, hautakuwa misled uambiwe enda hapa fanya 1 2 enda hapa. But if you have the facts, will be able to make the right decision.
But this fact is where now the insurance is a gap there, because now he wants to know about insurance, for example. He tells you the first place he goes is where? His phone to Google.
True.
And Google, you cannot, you know, there are things you can't really understand, and physically I think is better, you know. So
True.
I think that gap also needs to be filled from your end. Pepe, let's speak about your being a babamboga, and you've talked about the risk of cutting or harming yourself while doing your business. What would happen if that happens today? What happens to your family? What happens to your finances?
First, if I cut myself, the business will not run. Maybe if I'm getting sick, the business stop.
Right.
So for today, maybe I am not earning anything.
You're not earning any, and probably you're the sole breadwinner?
Yeah.
So what would be your, now after, from what you've had, what are your thoughts or now insurance? Now that you've had a little bit about it, do you think it's something that is important, not just for you, but also the other gig workers, and why?
Yeah, the part that I have insurance, it is better to have insurance, but pia wakiweza punguza venye amesema, maybe tunalipa in a small amount, maybe 50, 100, we can manage that.
Okay,
Then maybe mtu anakuambia utoe 10,000 for insurance. No, that is difficult. Na tunapata sisi ni watu wa daily. So akisema venye amesema insurance, tukitoa hata kama ni soma 50, ina make sense.
That makes sense to you, financial sense to you. But in your circle of traders, do you have like small chamas ama kasako, ama you don't? How do you save your money?
I have chama for daily.
Nice.
So Monday to Sunday, but I'm not working on Sunday. So me utoa do Monday to Saturday.
And how do you save that money?
Nikipata hiyo do, when I get that money, ndio inasaidia kulipa rent, maybe school fees.
But where do you keep it for you to use it later? Where do you keep it? Is it in a bank? Is it in M-Shwari? Is it, how do you save that money?
M-Shwari.
In M-Shwari. Okay. Josephine, let's speak about the importance of even that small group,
Yeah.
Is that also a way that they can maybe come together and also take insurance together as that group that saves together?
Yeah, true. You know, when you're in a chama, at least muna pull resources together. Maybe huyu ametoa dhao, weekly ama ametoa, even monthly ametoa dhao. And maybe there are 10 people. You know, when they pull the resources together, wame afford. They are like, they have strengthened each other. Wamekuja pamoja, wame strengthen each other, and they're able to afford a product which now can cushion them. Maybe they can do the last expense. Many people in chamas, they do the last expense. Unapata kila mtu anatoa maybe 200 bob. But now when they take it to maybe IC Lion has a last expense for them, like over 200K, 100K, and such things. No, chama is very important. But now I can advise people to do, there is this money market thing. Many people don't know about it. That hiyo ndio kitu nimejua when I'm interacting with people sasa kwa ground. They don't have much information about money market, because money market is somewhere you can put your funds and they grow, and you can also access them like in case of an emergency. You'll not go to you out and uniambia Josephine, there is them that money I put in money market, I want to withdraw. No, you'll just go to your app and get your money when you need it. Yes, and it is not locked. It is like it is earning you interest and it is not locked. So for chamas, I can suggest when they pull the resources they can put that money in a money market. It grows. They can also go for a cheap less expense, and then they'll be able to be covered.
Okay, yeah. Because talking about discipline, actually, and that I'll come back after this break. I'll come back for Pepeo to tell us, how are you disciplined? Because I can't imagine niko na pesa kwa M-Shwari and I'm not using it.
Yeah.
How do you discipline yourself not to touch that money? This is a conversation that really is just touching on the gig workers. Or if you're planning to get into the gig economy, then this is your conversation. This is made possible, of course, by your partnership, your contribution with us as Family Media. Thank you so much for being part of our family. We are called Family Media, so we are one family. Anytime you send your support, be it prayers, be it financially, just being there for us, we don't take it for granted, because through that, then we are able to bring you such conversation, impactful and informative, to someone who is out there somewhere in the rural area, not knowing really what to do with themselves in the gig economy. So it is because of your partnership with us that you are able to bring this to you. And we just want to urge you to continue doing this. You can keep supporting us even through our pay bill number, 316. The account number shall be your telephone number. And let's listen in to one of our partners, what she has to say about Family Media. Anne Murugi is next on this.
I'm Anne Murugi, and Murugi is a Christian. I come from a family of 5. We are 5 home kwetu. So my mom, dad, I have a sister and a brother. But I got married and I moved out of home, and now I'm married and I have a son. He's still young. So this year I started a business for making products, home care, home cleaning products, that is soaps, liquid hand wash, stuff like that. Tulikuwa tuna watch Family Media tukiwa watoi home. Madhi alikuwa anaweka Family Media tukiwa watoi, since it was ndio channel ilikuwa ya Christian. So unajua hizi zingine ungeweka pattern na the beat hapo na nini. So my mom was strict, hapo ndio tulikuwa tunaekewa Family Media. Program you follows hii ni kama hiyo Family Matters, and that's my favorite one. So me get kulan vitu through hizo shows zenye analeta, because na deal na real life situations zime kama relationships, meshuka hizo. Kuna time alikuwa ameleta ya homeschooling, and it was of interest to me. Nilikuwa nataka kujua kitu hii huendaje. Tuseme tumekuwa tukigive as a family, but as a family, so tumekuwa tukigive through Isaac. So me the part nili come in after tumeanza kuona show zao, na nikaona actually wasi wana preach the word of grace na ikani interest. So from there nikasema well, Family Media ni nini poa, na hawana limitations ati si lazima ugive from this amount ama from what. So ni ile tupo nayo una give. Well, mimi naweza sema nime receive bado from what I've been giving, nimekuwa nikireceive significantly. Yes, so we call it kama seed, so na give a seed na nimekuwa nikiona harvest.
Through the generosity of many like Anne, we see God's word transforming lives through media. We invite you to become part of the family that is helping keeping Jesus on the airwaves by making a donation to M-Pesa paybill number 316 with your phone number as the account number.
Kama sisi hatungekuwa introduced to the gospel at a young age, unaona kuja correct mtu huko hivi mbele itakuwa a problem. So Family Media is doing a great encourage to muendelee hivyo, to reach many lives and many young people. Kama akakatoi nataka nika introduce the moment hadi sasa mumwekea summons hapa hivi, asikize ziendelee tu kumbuild pole.
Life isn't always about the quick win. Sometimes the greatest victories come to those who can wait. This 26th September, Prayer Circle brings you inspiring messages on delayed gratification, uncovering the mystery of times and seasons, and the reward in the fruit of patience. Join us live on Family TV and Family Radio from 7 to 8:30 p.m. and streaming live across all our social platforms. Don't miss it. Prayer Circle, where the broken hearts meet the healing hand of God.
Wow, absolutely. How can you not be part of this prayer circle this on Friday the 26th, when we'll be having a great time? Message, delayed gratification. Do you know the importance of delayed gratification? There's so much that we'll be able to learn on that day, that we'll be able to enjoy on that day. So ensure that you're part and parcel of prayer circle on the 26th. And also, I hope you've seen what Anna's talked about when it comes to just being a partner. The benefits, look at it. She says it's impacting, or we are impacting the young people. You and I, as partners, we're impacting the younger generation. And even she's talking about her own child, impacting them. So we are impacting across the generations. Be part of this. As I had mentioned earlier, send the word partner to 20316 or 0786316316. That's our WhatsApp line. And our team will be able to reach out to you and guide you on how you can be our partner. And just before we get back to the conversation, then we also have feedback from our, social platforms. And there's someone here asking, she says, hello, Family TV. My question is to the financial lady, Josephine. It could be, is it possible that it could be they find gig workers don't earn much, and therefore their commission will not be as high, with the salaried people? I think he's trying to say, like, you don't follow up with the gig people in the gig economy because of the commission aspect of it. And then for Eric, he says, do you think by having an insurance that covers your grocery business, Eric, you can risk taking a bigger loan to expand it? How have you protected your business from wheezy thieves? So I'll start with you, Josephine, in terms of, is it true that you don't pay a lot of attention to the gig workers because of the interest or commission bit of it?
Number one, the reason why, but it's true, we don't really go to the gig workers because of their inconsistent income. Insurance requires you to be very consistent with your payments. And sometimes, yes, they are willing to join us. They're willing to take up a cover. But unapata, they'll come and pay maybe this month, next month, the third month. Maybe the fourth month, sasa biashara iko down, ama mtu amekuwa msick or something. Now they are not able to pay. Now you'll have to be the one now is doing maybe like
the follow-up, which is good, because with that then they see
they see it. But now for you as a financial advisor, because you are tied to the company, and the company requires you to make sure your client is consistent with their paying so that they can remain on cover. Now you start getting stressed, and like me, I handle, like, for example, now I have over 200 clients. Maybe now I'll start following up with this one person who is not paying. Maybe I have tell me I have 50 people who are not consistent. See, it will make my day very disturbing. I will not even be in a position to wake up and go to get new business, because now I'm thinking about this person who is not consistent with their payment. And
I think that's where the gap again comes
exactly.
in. It's the challenges from your end.
Exactly.
So if you educate these people, probably I'm just picking their mind, maybe. If you educate them, if they're empowered, then probably they would see the need. Nobody even needs to chase them around.
Exactly.
So probably on your end also, you may want to just...
So she had asked about whether we can come up with solutions which can be fit for them. And I guess, yes, we can. Now the insurance companies, they can be a bit at least flexible. But say if this person is pays at least, maybe they can also reduce the premiums monthly and make sure the terms are not so tight. The insurance terms sometimes are so tight. When they make sure that this person, they have to pay, and pay every month and pay. Now they can make them a bit flexible, so that this person, if pays this month, now they can maybe pay another after 2 months, like that.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. And then there's Eric, someone is asking, the same person is asking, do you think having an insurance can help you now risk taking a bigger loan to expand your business? Is that, now that you know about insurance, can you take that risk to expand your business?
Yeah, can take it. I can take the
risk.
The risk to expand the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
because now you feel you're covered, you're protected.
Yes.
But he's also asking, how have you protected your business from Wezi, for example? That's the question.
Yeah.
From thieves. Are you putting where do you store your things? I think that's what he's asking based on, you said you just put things on the road there. So in the evening, I'm assuming that's his question, because he wasn't very clear. How then do you protect your stuff?
Okay. Nikifunga job, mi ufunga early. Because unajua uzifunga pia late sana.
Right.
Ukifunga late unajua you never know nani akungojea. So unafunga mapema ndio uende home mapema.
All right.
So kama you must change the route. Kama uko umezoea kwenda hii route, ndio wasijue techniques zako.
That's your insurance.
That is my insurance.
Okay.
It's very practical.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
All right. Then there's also another question here. So this is Edwin from Nairobi, Kasarani. Is there an insurance cover that can accommodate gig workers? I think you had answered that.
Yep.
Given that SHA is the most affordable, yet currently having issues, what are other insurance options for gig workers? And then do gig workers have capacity to handle insurance claims? Sometimes following up with some of these insurance companies can be hectic. And indeed, it's true. Thank you, Edwin, for that. It is true. But before then, other affordable options when it comes to insurance for gig workers? Medical.
Yeah, now I can answer from health insurance part, because I'm always about SHA.
Yes.
I can say they are currently, like Britam is offering very affordable rates, and also I guess CSC, they have very affordable health insurance, because even you can dial from your phone through Safaricom and get maybe a health cover, maybe for a month or for 2 months. Like, they make them as short as possible to make sure that they are in line with their income. Because as you said, their income is not formal. It's sometimes there, sometimes it's not there. Yeah. So Britam has such covers which are very flexible and very affordable.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The other question was?
The other question is, they don't have the capacity to follow up on those claims?
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes following up with the claims of this can be hectic. What is your take on that?
For that, I can say, for example, ICLN, we've already streamlined that through online platforms.
Okay.
For example, for now, we have a self-service portal where you get notification once. For example, you have a claim, you can go there and report your claim there.
Okay.
And also, we have a USSD where you can dial and inform us directly. So at least with the technology, it's not si kama kitambo. You know, kitambo ulikuwa unaambia ulete hadi barua ya chief ndo ulipwe claims. And people, that's why people fear the insurance kitambo. But now, because of technology, it is streamlined. And with just a call, maybe you write something in your self-service portal, you're
able to access that information.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we went for that break, Pepe, we talked about savings, where you save. So this money for Chama, is it now, that is also your emergencies, that's where you save everything? You don't do the bank?
You don't do the bank. But I opened an account.
But you don't put money there. What's your reason?
The reason is, for now, just tunafanya mouth to.
You're eating hand to mouth.
Hand to mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
So unapata kusave huko inakuwa ita take time ndio itoe. Unaona?
Very good. So that's where the discipline comes in. You've actually come to my point. How do you discipline yourself when you put in M-Shwari, not to touch that money for any other thing? The discipline.
Unajua kuna hii discipline ya lock saving. Unajua kuna M-Shwari na kuna M-Shwari lock savings. So una lock. Ukilock unajua pia inakuwa una lock maybe ile siku nataka kutoa maybe ndo ulipe house hizo ni vitu ndogo ndogo so ndio una lock huko. So hiyo ndio inakupea discipline.
All right. Are there any incentives, Josephine, when it comes to the gig workers? Any incentives maybe you have? Rewards for people like Pepe who may want today to probably sign up.
Yeah.
Any incentives for them?
Yeah, we do. We do. For example, they need the umbrellas. We give them, which are branded, and also we make sure that maybe they are very. I don't know if that is an incentive as you've called it, but now to make sure their payments ziko aligned to their daily things. Vile nilikuwa nasema kama sasa birthday Safaricom as Mratiba and it is working for the gig workers birthday because ukiset Mratiba iko inakata every day 100 that's something.
Okay.
Yeah, but now when they take up the insurance we give them the branded items like a big umbrella for a business or maybe something which is branded to encourage them. And also unaona tukiwape hiyo imeandikwa some things iko na hiyo ina create ile awareness tulikuwa tunasema.
Right.
Yeah, inawaambia maybe take a plan for 1 2 3 take a plan 1 2 3.
Okay.
So neighbor ataona neighbor mwenye anaweza they will like to label niambie 1 2 3. Yes.
Okay. Pepe, from where you sit, how much are you willing like to probably if you look at your business, the risk we've talked about, how much do you think you can be able to sacrifice? Probably, is it weekly, daily, or monthly? And how much would that be?
By saving or by
no, to sacrifice to pay for an insurance, for example. Yeah.
I would like maybe daily. Kama less money.
Yes.
We have talked about maybe 100 bob. Daily is not bad.
Okay. So daily, how would you plan that around?
Maybe ukitoa every 100 bob.
Okay. When it comes to, say, what he does, the mbogas, the vegetable, the grocery, is it possible to insure his, like, the vegetables, his produce? Is that possible?
I don't think it is possible to insure the vegetables and everything, but to insure the person who is doing the job. Yeah. When you say insure the person, we are insuring the income yenye analeta.
Okay.
Yeah, because hiyo ndio the main thing. Unajua anaamka every day na anaenda kwa soko ndio alete income. And that is the most important thing. And tukiinsure Pepeo, tumeinsure hiyo income. Yes.
Okay. As we wind up the show, Pepeo, I don't know if you have anything you may want to say to the people, or just your parting shot. Lastly, what have you learned maybe on insurance? Your parting shot.
Insurance, for me, inaweza saidia. Vile tumeongelea tukisema, why reduce maybe the amount.
Right.
Yani kama ya mwananchi wa kawaida.
Okay. Okay.
For small business, at least unajua kitambo ulikuwa unasikianga wanachukua insurance ni wale wakubwa wanafanya big. Lakini sasa ukileta chini ikuwe ya watu wa mwananchi inaweza saidia.
Okay.
Watu wengi wataichukua.
Okay. Sure. Oh, fantastic. But and on a very light note, why being a babamboga, you don't feel it's weird that you're a man and you're doing that, or you're just okay?
I'm just okay in passion.
It's a passion.
Even I'm very happy.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
So katie mboga nasikia fiti sana.
Fantastic. When you do something you love, I mean, it's a parting shot, 20 seconds.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sally. I'm very excited. Yeah. And my parting shot is for those who want to reach me, I can give them my contact, 60724 13 9927. Sijui nitume salamu. I've
because of time. Asante sana. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My director is on my neck.
Yeah, thank you
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for just being part of this conversation, being part of this family media. You're a partner. We love you. Thank you for the feedback, of course, and the engagement. And as well as those ones who are watching us live on YouTube, we want to say a very big thank you. We're always live on YouTube, just in case you didn't know. So be part of this conversation any other time on the go. God bless you and keep you, as we also want to remind you that on Friday we'll be having, our prayer circle. Be part of it, and also remember, for your contribution, you can do that through a pay bill number I'd mentioned earlier, 316. Account number shall be your telephone number, and also on our cooperative bank account, the account number is right there on our screen, and it's Cooperative Bank 011. The account number again, is 0113 6000 799100, and the account name is TBN Family Media. God bless you even as you purpose to give this morning and in the future. Bye for now.